Hello guys. So in this video I'd like to share my experience and my research and my observation of my dog's ears. It's going to be a brief video and I want to share my final conclusion, what I arrived with and finally cured her ears. So I'll start by saying that I have a 9-year-old poodle. She's a female, she's not spayed, and I had her like all these 9 years. And for the first 6 years of her life, she did have ear problems, and it was like heartbreaking. So what she had was like a kind of salami coming out of her ears, like smell, and like different type of discharges, like kind of whitish and yellowish and brownish and kind of black and stuff. So it all started with a flea collar which I put on her, and I believe it upset the balance in her ears, like because it has chemicals and stuff, and it started smelling like salami. So, and I took her to maybe 6 or 9 different vets, and they, like, one of them I think offered, one or two maybe offered a good solution or a good ointment for when she does have her infection and she's scratching and shaking and in pain and in discomfort, maybe not in pain but definitely in discomfort. So it would cure it, but it would cure it for the moment, but it always come back, always come back within 2 weeks, within 3 weeks, within a month, always comes back. And for the last 3 years we've been predominantly ear problems free. I'd say like solid 90%, with some small challenges. So my ultimate cure is coconut oil. But before I go into it, I want to say that my strong belief is the dog's ears and the dog's health overall is heavily influenced by her diet, what you feed your dog, and also the emotional environment in your home and environmental, like, pollution around you, around the area where you live in the city, or does your dog have like access to clean grass and all that stuff, like chemicals, I think, play a strong role in that. So anyways, so I tried different type of diets for the dog. She had raw food diet. She was vegan, and I think they all were good and very productive in helping me with her ears, actually, as per se. However, they had their own challenges. So my ultimate dog diet is I always cooked for her. I would say like 95% I cooked for her, and so I steam vegetables for her, and I mix it with some type of ground meat, and we just cooked. So meat is about 30%, and the rest is vegetables. And vegetables are I put sweet potato. I don't use regular potato, but the sweet potato I put, like broccoli, cabbage. Cabbage is really inexpensive and it takes a lot of space. I can put maybe some asparagus, some kale. I put parsley and stuff, and actually I'm always like experimenting and adding something, taking out something. And in my last batch I added raw kale, so let's see how that's gonna turn out. So I walk her 2 times a day, and she eats 2 times a day as well. Also, which I find, so I said coconut oil, right? So I give it to her about once a week, about a teaspoon, a tablespoon. It doesn't really make that much difference. That's the best ratio to her. I used to give it to her every day, and it didn't work for her. So, and also she had to, like, after 6 years and I got rid of the ear problems, she developed some like skin something, whatever. So, but I cured it also with help of my friend who suggested giving her moringa. It's like a green leafy powder, amazingly, and so I give it to her till this day. I think it's overall it's good for her health. So moringa, about a teaspoon with every meal, and I give her maybe for a month, then I take a week or two break, from it. Then I give her, with every meal I give her about a teaspoon of chia seed and a teaspoon of ground flax seed, right? And so she does eat also more meat. She eats chicken for about like 3, 4, 5 times a week. She loves it and she eats it with a bone. And in my experience, I have never had a problem with a bone, because I think that, you know, people may have problems with the bone where the dog eats predominantly nutritionally weak or nutritionally lacking food. You know, I mean, I don't want to say dog food, but I mean, I don't want to be negative about anything. I just want to share my positive experience. So, and they become so nutritionally deprived, you know, eating for years stuff, you know, which is not fulfilling their nutritional needs. And then maybe they get a bone, or they get a little piece of chicken, and they're gonna like they're gonna like swallow it, you know, because I experienced that. I had my friend's dog, and it's like they are on like really strict dry food diet, and like dog dry food diet, and I gave her like few pieces of melon. She almost like swallowed it, you know, the whole thing. Like, well, she chewed, but it was like like this. So, you know, I imagine the same thing happens with that type of dog when you give her a chicken. So my dog eats it, you know, she eats it pretty fast, but she chews well. So she's 9 and always turned out well. And I think it helps with her teeth. She has white teeth, no problems at all. Like no blackness, no nothing, nothing, nothing. Even my groomer, she says, wow. So, and her fur is also, my groomer says, wow. Her fur is really smooth and good and healthy looking and shiny and stuff like that. So here's my dog. Like, I'll show you to you guys, but like she's very dark. I don't know if you can see anything. Like, alright, like she's very black. Okay, so here she is like resting. Okay, so alright, so the coconut oil, right, was very helpful, and I mentioned that there was a cure from a vet which helped me, which temporarily could take it away, did a good job. I don't know the name of it, but I mean, I can research whatever if you guys want to know. But it's like a yellow ointment which was like put in a jar for me. Like, it's kind of like, I guess he has like a big amount of it, and he just disperses it in small little bottles. Okay, so what else? Okay, I give her yogurt also once a week, like about a tablespoon. You know, I give her a lot of love and stuff like that as well. And I do like some energy work on her as well, like sending her love. Okay, what else? Like, so I said about coconut oil, right? Moringa, the flaxseed. Oh, also I give her taurine, okay? Because at some point, like, she had like swollen, I think it's like lymphatic glands, like in the back of her legs. And after giving her taurine, it really, like, it took it away. Like, the swelling went out, and it was fine. So in the skin problems, just briefly to say, like, she was having something like, how you say, like hot spots, right? But when I took her to the vet, they couldn't diagnose her. But in spite of that, they gave her like peels and like whatever. I'm like, no, thank you. So, and moringa played a important role in that. She, you know, at a suggestion of my friend, like, it helped her also with the skin thing. Okay, I guess that's it. I hope I, you know, spoke about everything. Alright, thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, you know, please feel free to comment below. Thank you. Bye-bye.